therapists need anywhere from 50 to 100 clients just to sustain at 5K plus months, when you can scale that back and work with half the amount of clients and still charge twice as more. Brings back to phase one, right? So we like to map out what your offer suite looks like. And this is where a lot of the cash injection starts happening and a lot of the time starts getting reclaimed in the CO work weeks. So we look at what are you currently offering, right? Your coaching programs, consulting programs, service done for you, whatever that looks like. Let's first map out how many things you have in place, how many hours is it taking you, who all is responsible, all that good stuff, the kind of revenue you can predict, all of that. Now, let's see, is this something that is sustainable 1 year down the road, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever, even just 6 months down the road? Is this sustainable? Is this something that you can find, see yourself kind of rocking and rolling with without crashing and burning out? If not, then it starts there. And one of our favorite things to do is we'll take, for example, like we were working with a private therapist. He has a private practice. He was charging just hourly sessions, charging just by the sessions itself. And my thing is, why are you, doing your clients a disservice, giving them just a small piece of the portion when they're coming to you for the full transformation?
Yeah.
So once we kind of go back from giving them just sessions and now packaging everything into programs and offers that you won't find anywhere else, now you don't have to serve as many clients. Like a lot of therapists need anywhere from 50 to 100 clients just to sustain at 5K plus months, when you can scale that back and work with half the amount of clients and still charge twice as more and still have your time and still have the revenue. So there's a lot of work that has to be done on the infrastructure side of things, and how can revamp your programs, your offers, so that your time that you're spending each work week is being divvied up the way that you want it to. If you want 50% client fulfillment, perfect. If you want to spend the other 50% marketing and selling, cool, let's make that happen. And it starts with how you're fulfilling on your promises that you're offering to your clients, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally. And, I've always said actually on that especially internet marketers, like we get all excited by the monthly revenue. Like that's the number, at least in my world, that people like pay the most attention to. But I always say there's a hidden metric called like time and energy, and especially energy in particular. And it's like not all of your service offerings like if you measure per unit of money are the same in terms of energy. And like an example of that, I have 2 agencies I consult with. They're doing around $200,000 a month, both of them. And one of the conversations I have, let's just call we'll pick a name that starts with an A. We'll call him Adam. We'll say that's not his real name, but Adam, when we have consulting, is like, oh my God, everything's crazy and this system's broke. I'm trying to hire and that client and this thing, and like it's just pure chaos. And like and it's a structure issue, not anything else issue. And then I have B. We'll call him Bob. And Bob says, well, I have all my systems in place, my team. I don't really do anything. Like, am I doing something wrong? Like, we make a bunch of money and it's really easy. Like, should I be doing something different? And I'm like, no, you're completely fine in what you're doing. But the reason I say that is because if you only measure the amount of money, like they're identical businesses. But I can tell you, as somebody who's been in both of their shoes in different ways, like if you can be Bob, where you're just like, I don't know, things are pretty easy and it just kind of hums along. That's a very different business model than the Adam business model, where you're constantly, questioning your sanity, wondering if you should blow the whole thing up. And I think you hit the nail on the head when you said part of it is really just dialing in on the transformation you make and getting away from it. Like I see a lot of people in our world, they'll sell all these one-off websites. And what they're really good at is like, hey, we know how to rank your website and build a continuous stream of new business. Well, then why are you designing websites in the first place if you don't even really like it? You're not that good at it, and it takes all this energy, and you only get paid one time, and it's like the equivalent of the one-off session. It's like just drop that out. Like if you measured money per unit of energy, like that one is crazy high, and the other thing you do is actually like way lower. and you
Yeah.
like doing it and you're good at it. And it's like, sometimes it's like actually about taking offers out of. Guys, if you like this video, you're also going to want to grab some free bonuses, which you can get at our website, Beyond Agency Profits. To make it easy for you, I've put the links to it in the description of this video, as well as pinned in the top comment. And we've got a couple of awesome things. This is what you'll get after you sign up. You get some of our best training, how we're closing clients over Loom videos, how we sometimes sign clients that is not a misprint for under $5 US, how to demonstrate your value in like amazing ways, trainings, how to have your clients write the best copy of your life, how we're closing without phone calls, campaigns that we've generated for clients that have done over $100,000, as well as scripts you can use to get conversations going with clients in under 10 minutes. All you got to simply do is go there, enter your name and email address, and then this is what you'll see on the other side. So if that's interesting to you, make sure to click the links below, and I will see you on the other side.